there's an order to these, so I'll just kind of pass around. So, we're going to make some print poems in 5 to 7 minutes. That's the task I've been given. Easy, so you start thinking, well, what can I do? Yeah, you can have one.
Thank you.
What can we make? How can we print in 5 minutes? So, 2, 3. Brilliant. 1, 2. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the larger project. It's called Density of Blank. Okay. And I'm exploring that theme. Hopefully, on Chris's words just now, there'll be some impressions made tonight. Okay, so I've taken the Sylvine memo duplicate book. It has to be Sylvine, just because I grew up with Sylvine, so it has to be Sylvine, okay? And these are our blanks for tonight. Perfect book of blanks, okay? It does say in the blurb about them online that these are easily tear-off papers. Let me tell you, they are not. You will witness that along your left side margin. They are uneasily torn. However, apart from that, it's perfect. A gummed book, and if perhaps I had had the funding tonight to give you all one of these, you could have started one and carried on. As it is, I hope you will bear with me and produce something that we can line up perhaps along that bench there in number order, because each page is handily numbered for this purpose. Okay, one is somewhere over there and something ending is over here. Okay, so we are going to print by Frotage, the clean version of frotaging, okay? And we have an object to work from, which is one of these. Okay, another blank if you like, I guess, okay? So you will need one of these each, just kind of some out there, and some out here, just kind of passing that. Oh, thank you. I have some other ones here. Have we enough? Everyone got one? Okay. So we can begin to frottage to make our print. Before we actually start to do that, just have a look at the object you've got. I think it's easier to print to get and let's face it, printmaking is all about perfection. And let me tell you, I know I will never be a perfect printmaker. I do not have enough hours left in my life, how long that will be, to do that. Okay, but I love the pursuit of perfection. So, in pursuit of perfection, it is actually easier, I think, to get to rub an item over this side, the foil side of the object you've been given. This jumped through my letterbox this morning. Well, it didn't. I put it through my letterbox, having found the wind had delivered me this lovely thing on my front path. Isn't it beautiful? So I have the big pill packet. Okay. So, but with your smaller one, you need to choose the tool you are going to use to frottage, okay? So popping the packet underneath all of the papers, like so. You then need to choose your tool. If you want a crisp frottage, maybe the side of a coin, or the wrong end of a pen might work well. I have some pens here. So using the wrong end or a coin. If you want a soft impression, well, Chris I think might want a soft impression. You could use your finger, the pad of your finger or thumb. Okay. Keys are perfect. Keys are good. What?
A pot of honey.
A pot of honey. Bon maman, honey. Right, okay, I was going to be diverted there, but we're on clean frotaging. Okay, so choosing your tool, because you are now the printmaker, you are now choosing the tool you're going to use, and now kind of bringing that artistic experimentation in. Start to frottage. Do you want to cover the whole thing? No. Do you want to choose a detail? Do you want to choose an edge? Do you want to do it one way and then turn it around and do another one? It's entirely up to you, but start to rub on the lined surface that's at the top, okay? And you will find on the blank surface below, you start to get a print in blue. Okay, so rubbing on the top, and you will start to see an image appear here. Okay? They're looking very distrustful at the back. Okay? As you are frotaging, think about the surface you are using to make that mark, the line surface. Because in a moment, I'm going to ask you to make a textual response to the image you have created through your frotaging. You might also want to respond to the process of making it, using some words on these lines. If you want to write some sounds, you can write some sounds. But you're going to use this top piece here, the lined paper, to, if you like, write onto the image you have made. Oh, let's be easy about this, the print you've made. Okay? So once you have finished your frotaging, remove the object, put it to one side, because it's quite difficult to write over it, but if you want to do that, you can. Call my set rules tonight. We are imperfect tonight. And then to make some kind of textual response to your image underneath on top of it. Okay?
But still with the carbon paper.
Leaving the carbon paper in, good point, exactly. Leaving the carbon paper there, so that whatever you scribe onto these lines will come out onto your print, thus creating a print poem. Okay? I love it. There's some writing going on with the end of a phone charger. This is top stuff. If anyone needs a pen, I have pens. I don't know why I'm sort of dancing like a children's entertainer, but it just feels right. One of these lovely Bic Biros is so good for this purpose because they're a hard pen, so you can get some quite definite words or inscriptions out. And no, pencil will give an impression.
So I get it.
I don't want to film the silence. If anyone is really stuck, I don't think you are though.
Oh, yes, cool.
With this particular kind of pill packet comes a lot of words. So if you're really stuck and you need some words, I have some. Good, I thought not. When you're done, what we want to see, and perhaps to hear actually, is what's on the bottom sheet. So now we have an image that you've made, a print you've made, and you have scribed into that. Okay? Yes? Yeah? Nod? Yes, these are actually really, really good. And like the person before me, I was going to say, well, could we put these together? So I'm thinking it would be great to put these together. And I'm thinking what we should all do is put them in number order on the bottom seat over here. Yeah? So if we can just line them up from 1 to something at the end there, 20-something-ish here. And then we can ask maybe Chris to run the camera along the wall would be absolutely great. So please come and put your stuff, put your creations, your print poems in number order.
Just the bottom bit?
Just the bottom bit, just the bottom bit. So unclip the bottom bit.
Number. Oh yeah, 16.
Have you done it all wrong? Have you done it all wrong?
Oh, sorry, Campbell.
What are you which number were you? Oh, it's good.
Is it?
Yeah. This looks like the front of Selfridges or something. The library.
That does
The library.
No, I thought.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, and then you will be left with your kind of like what you've got there on your so basically I will put that in. With your permission, I would like to do something, please. Probably photograph them and put them together into something and just kind of send it out again. So again, like before, if you'd rather yours wasn't in there, you go and talk about. We will know that number's missing. So
It'll be a mystery.
It's going to be a mystery.
I should be published. Should be a published
So, yeah, now that's the thing, because everyone that gets precious about it goes, but I really like that. So I have to say, if you really like your print poem, to the extent you're not prepared to leave it with me, even though I would be prepared to put it in a silk-lined envelope and return it to you, please do take a photograph of it or just take it, because I understand if you think, that's mine and I want it, take it. Why should I keep it? But it would be lovely to kind of at least get a sample of those actually kind of put together as a little collection of print poems made from the Silvine duplicate memo book.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, fantastic.